Greetings, fellow citizens of Disneyland. Today's adventure, providing you with a guide to all the Halloween content coming to Disney Plus in the month of October for Hallowstreams, where Disney will drop some boo releases and serve up some fan favorites as well. Probably the most anticipated project from Disneyland fans, Muppets Haunted Mansion. The synergy where we see the Muppets franchise going into Disneyland, and on Halloween night, Gonzo is challenged to spend just one night inside of the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland. I think for so many fans, seeing these two brands collide, where two holidays collide, is a fan's dream come true and more of what we want to see from Disney Plus. But can it live up to being a party to die for? Premiering exclusively on Disney Plus Friday, October 8th. But before the Muppets take over the Haunted Mansion on Friday, October 1st, kicking off Hallowstream, we have Lego Star Wars Terrifying Tales, where again, two brands that we love, Star Wars and Lego, collide to make an epic adventure. And by using the storytelling vehicle of Lego, we get to enjoy Star Wars stories told in a much more lighthearted manner. And bravo to the Lucasfilm Lego team, because these films are always so funny. In Star Wars Terrifying Tales, Dean, Poe, and BB-8 must face their fears, stop an ancient evil from rising, and escape to make it back to see all of their friends. The Lego Star Wars sagas began back in 2005 with Lego Star Wars Revenge of the Brick, which was the first computer animated Lego Star Wars short film. It premiered on Cartoon Network in mid-2005 in conjunction with the theatrical release of Revenge of the Sith. Since then, two other short films have been created, as well as several Lego Star Wars TV specials. Back in November 17th in 2020, we saw Lego Star Wars Holiday Special on Disney Plus, which did a pretty good job at poking a little bit of lighthearted fun at the Star Wars Holiday Special. As someone who enjoyed the Lego Star Wars Holiday Special, I'm very excited to see a Halloween version showing up, premiering Friday, October 1st and kicking off Hallowstream on Disney Plus. If you're like me and the Halloween season just doesn't feel complete without getting to see a flossing mummy, then you're going to enjoy Under Wraps, a remake of the 1997 film of the same name, premiering Friday, October 1st on Disney Plus. Say what you will, but it looks like this mummy has got a lot of spirit. Premiering on October 13th, the original series premiere, Just Beyond. All episodes will be available on this American horror comedy anthology series created from the graphic novel of the same name. If you're looking for some quick rips of Halloween fun, check out the collection of Hallowstreams shocking shorts, like Toy Story of Terror, a Halloween TV special from 2013, 21 minutes of frighteningly fun with the Toy Story gang, where they find themselves on a road trip when a flat tire leads Bonnie and her mother to spend the night in a roadside motel. After Mr. Potato Head goes missing, the others begin to search for him, but they find themselves caught up in a mysterious sequence of events that leads them to a big conspiracy. If you want to go more old school, Lonesome Ghost from 1937, premiering just 3 days after Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, will allow you to see Goofy's first ever use of the catchphrase, "Gorsh, something's wrong here." The short features Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, and Goofy as members of the Ajax Ghost Exterminators, dare I say, the first ever Ghostbusters, and doesn't seeing Mickey with the shotgun just remind you that busting makes you feel good. One of my personal favorites from my childhood is 1952's Trick or Treat. I can still remember Huey, Dewey, and Louie in their iconic Halloween costumes. It's just one of those Disney memories from my childhood that always reminds me of how fun this holiday is for the little ones. Because Halloween has just gotten too commercial. I just wish it could go back to the old days of celebrating black magic. Trick or Treat is definitely a vintage treat for Halloween fans of all ages. If you've got the time and you want to dig deeper during Hallowstream, dip into the further frights and unlock a series, such as the 2012 series Gravity Falls, a mysterious comedy animated series following the adventures of the twins Dipper and Mabel, who were sent to spend the summer with their grunkle, that's great uncle. In Gravity Falls, Oregon, a mysterious town full of paranormal incidents and supernatural creatures just outside of Portland, with an animation style that is just as clever as the writing. Looking for some Fantasia vibes, why not jump into 3 seasons of Gargoyles? Created back in the mid-90s, the series features a species of nocturnal creatures known as gargoyles that turn into stone during the day. Interesting, stoned during the day. Do I even need to explain to you that Treehouse of Horror from The Simpsons is just good fun for the entire family? A Halloween tradition that started back in 1990 and has been going now for 30 years, with one episode airing every year, made up of different little tales from the Treehouse inside of each episode, giving you and your family the opportunity to enjoy so many good, clean laughs and seasonal murder.
What do you think, Marge?
Oh, crazy?
Don't mind if I do!
Hallowstream is also full of many creepy classic films for you to enjoy for the very first time or revisit some of the classics, like 1993's holiday tradition, The Nightmare Before Christmas. A film that has found its way into pop culture like very few projects ever will. The Nightmare Before Christmas continues to be one of the most celebrated films ever about the Halloween season, and a Disneyland fan favorite as it takes over the Haunted Mansion every season. Looking for more Tim Burton? Check out 2012's Frankenweenie. Now, I'm going to be honest here. I am biased. I own a bull terrier. Shout out to my girl Sari and RIP to my girl Derby. So this one is an emotional one for me because I have loved and lost a bull terrier before. If you're wanting Fantasyland to make more sense to your kids, how about checking out The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad and discover the inspiration for Disneyland's Headless Horseman, who kicks off the Halloween parade. Another 1993 classic is Hocus Pocus. This is an absolute fan and wife favorite. Starring Bette Midler and Carrie Bradshaw, the film follows a trio of witches resurrected by a teenage boy in Salem, Massachusetts on Halloween night. A cult classic and an all-time favorite of women born in the 80s and the 90s. Every Disneyland Halloween fan loves the Haunted Mansion. So what could go wrong with being able to walk through its halls, see all of its details, fall back in love with the lure of the Haunted Mansion and feel like you're inside of there, even though you're sitting on your couch eating popcorn and candy corn? What could possibly go wrong with this concept? Oh, an unfunny Eddie Murphy. How about checking out a film from someone who made the Haunted Mansion better and not worse? Tim Burton's Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, a film that is as quirky as it is cinematic, wrapped in clues and mystery that stretches across time. A film that will stretch your imagination and take you to places uniquely in a way that only Tim Burton's vision can. But if you're looking for more obscure and you love high school and you love drama and you love football and you love zombies, check out Zombie, a town full of black magic and possessed cookies. Maureen and her kids get a big shock when they follow Grandma home to Halloween Town and find out they come from a family of witches in Halloween Town. And I gotta get one of those floating self-delivering chocolate chip cookies. Reunited on their 21st birthdays, twin sisters use their magic powers to save the kingdom and the force of darkness. In 2005, Twitches, are you thinking what I'm thinking? We're Twitches! Proving Captain Marvel isn't the only blonde that kicks butt. A tween discovers on Halloween that she is the 5th generation of a monster hunter. What a thing to be in Girl vs. Monster. Look, no one likes divorces, and it's always weird when your mom starts dating a new guy, but even weirder when your mom's got a date with a vampire. What could go wrong? The 1999 Disney Channel documentary just explains to you why you don't look under the bed. It's right there in the title. Don't do it, folks. Let's go back to a simpler time as the year 2000, when the scariest thing about going to the movies was possibly the Phantom of the Megaplex. Hey, I'd like to go see some of the new Marvel films, but there's something that's more scary than a phantom at the Megaplex these days. The Davis family moves to New England, to the city of Lucifer Falls. What could go wrong in Lucifer Falls? Shocking, they're haunted by ghosts from the colonial period in Mr. Boogedy. Hey, I'm Mr. Boogedy. And so weird, imagine X-Files for kids, and they definitely want you to know you have to be 7 years old to watch. Pretty sure Disney meant to put this one in the TV category. What do I know? I'm just a guy reading a list on the internet. And if you want to go for a super deep cut into Hallowstream, explore haunting episodes from some of your favorite shows, like WandaVision's episode An All-New Spooktacular, where we get to see WandaVision and the boys dressed up in their Halloween costumes. Episode 5 of Marvel's What If series, titled Zombies, asks what if Hank Pym finds Janet and Van Dyne in the quantum realm, zombified by a quantum virus. It spreads around the world, but don't worry, Bruce Banner survives. And this time, so does Peter Parker. Halloween-themed episodes of some of your favorite shows make for a really fun Halloween watch. like back in 1977 when Vincent Price joined The Muppet Show, sporting his fangs and driving the Muppet crowd crazy. But speaking of crazy, spoiler alert, Kermit goes absolutely insane as he attacks Vincent Price, vampire style, boom, right in the neck. God, I love this holiday. And normally I would never suggest to watch Disney's Behind the Attraction, but maybe checking out the Haunted Mansion episode might be a fun thing to do. To learn just a little bit more, not too much more, about the history of this season's favorite attraction. And then over on Disney Plus, there is a slew of old-time favorites from your childhood to check out. Torn Between Two Hannahs episode. I can't believe I'm doing this with my time. Or The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, Season 1, Episode 19, The Ghost in Suite 613. That's So Raven, Don't Have a Cow, Part 4, Wizards of Waverly Place, Halloween episode. Even Lizzie McGuire has Night of the Day of the Dead, and Casey Undercover's All Hallows Eve. You know, the kid's dressed like MJ. And The Proud Family's A Hero for Halloween. Digging deep into the episodes that have a Halloween theme is always a good time. Hey friends, here's your guide to everything that you can check out in the month of October over on Disney Plus as part of Hallowstream. I hope you enjoyed today's list. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment below. What are some of your favorites? What do you plan on watching from this list? And as always, I want to thank my members of Club 1313 for making today's video possible. And I want to thank you for showing up so I can share with you the good news. Happy streaming!